What joy it is to be alive. Today, you all, I'm simply here to remind everybody that we have a big crisis on our hands, and we're glad that Rainbow Push and so many others are ready to do something about it. I'm here to share with you all, as I have been the last few weeks, the need to cancel student loan debt. I said the need to cancel student loan debt. Just this past week, some interesting information came out that everyone who graduated last year in 2018, 69% of every person that got a degree in 2018 is in student loan debt. The danger of what happened after everyone got their diploma is that what we fail to realize is that on average, parents are $35,000 in debt through the Parent Plus loan. So in other words, as students are getting their degrees and getting debt, so are parents. $35,000 is the average that students' parents are paying back to institutions to essentially say that my child is supposed to have a better future, but they're locked into interest rates that are climbing. They're locked in by giving up their homes as collateral. And so we're here because simply we want to do something about it. I have with me my friend and my brother, Teddy Gilmore, who is a FAMU graduate. Could you make some noise for this black man who graduated? We are asking everyone in Chicago to meet us next week on the West Side. As we go to Reverend Marshall Hatch's church, we want everybody on the West Side to come with your student loan debt amount. Just this week alone, we did a simple survey, and we found out in 24 hours that there are $2.3 million worth of debt here in Chicago. $2.3 million worth of student loan debt. And guess what? It's not going smaller, it's getting bigger. The reason why I wanted to bring Teddy up here is because not only is he a FAMU graduate, but his wife, who is a superstar here in Chicago, she has student loan debt. The face of debt is black, brown, white, Asian, Latino, Latina. Everyone is drowning in debt. $140,000 is the average debt for those that go to law school. Those that want their MBA, $42,000 is the average loan debt. Those who go to med school, $161,000 is the average debt. And what we want to do is to reduce the $1.5 trillion load that is on the backs of so many people in this country. So everybody say Tuesday. Tuesday, we want you to meet us at Push. Myself, Teddy Gilmore, his beautiful wife, and everybody else who has student loan debt to meet us at Rainbow Push, 930 East on 50th Street. We want you to bring your debt because we're getting ready to organize and do three things. Number one, we want universities to make tuition cheaper. I say that again. We want universities who have billion-dollar endowments, living off the interest. Only 3 people excited about that. Living off the interest to begin to forgive the debt and lower tuition. Number 2, we are getting ready to draft a policy that we want to be introduced at the state level. We want it to be introduced in Congress. And aren't we glad that our congressman is here, Bobby Rush? We want it to be introduced in Congress. And we want to be introduced in the Senate, a bill that not only protects students, but forgives the student loan debt. If we can find trillions of dollars to go to war, if we can find trillions of dollars to build airplanes and to buy drones and to get in politics and policies of other countries, we can find trillions of dollars to forgive student loan debt. Lastly, no presidential candidate should get to the White House without passing by the faces of those in debt. We don't want just pandering, but we want the next president of the United States to make a promise to fight for all of us that are in student loan debt. And so how dare we elect another president without them knowing the pain, knowing the faces of those who are in debt across this country. So those of you that are watching on Facebook Live, right now on that screen, put the amount of debt that you're in on our Facebook Live. Those of you that are watching, Call us 773-256-2700 and tell us the debt that you're in. Because I want everybody to repeat after me. Say, lower the debt. Say it like you mean it. Lower the debt. Forgive the debt.